Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we've seen the official Salty run back. As salty as it gets. Identical in every single way.
Faker's coming as well, though.
Yeah, this is a big one. Only level 4 on Faker, so not going to be paranoiaing in or anything like that, but Cuz going to walk on around as Carrier gets in there with the Hex Flash, and immediately the kill goes down. They trade it, but they might be able to grab Becker as well, who's trying to get that fancy footwork working. And the Dustbringer just to come through as a parting gift, but this is still good. Somewhat stubborn with his drafting choices. I'm going to have to hold my thought for a moment, as Cuz just ease onto Sulka here, and Faker is going to follow up, but it's going to be a mismatch fight here. Not going to be able to grab the kill onto Sulka. Not enough damage with the Haymaker either, as Canna gets there a little bit too late with the teleport. Oh dear. C1 making a big old whoopsie in the river. And Cuz is like, fights in order, making sure that you had all the information necessary. And speaking of which, that's the Moonfall onto Bow on the bottom side. Just too much damage here as Teddy just pops him like a balloon.
As pointed out, I feel like that was more due to Faker being a little bit apprehensive and Kana being a little bit too over-eager. We'll pick up the Drake here. It's the opposite flip of what we saw last time, where it was the first Drake for DRX. But as a whole, I think that just Cuz's presence on the bot side makes it so much easier. Faker might be caught here, but
getting over the top, doesn't find the spear as Faker, good sidestep. Moonfall's fantastic this time, as Faker just throws through the Paranoia, and that's a double kill. He had barely the items that Sulka had. It's a whip in comparison to the completed Mythic, but he had the friend, as we have become used to over the years. Cuz going to be able to take down the second Drake of the game, and of course, it's mirrored Drakes. And so that's a little bit of a different story. So, yeah, some of those sequels, pretty bad. We'll see which kind of sequel this is going to be, though. As here's some Paranoia.
teleport.
Great stun onto Becker, who is going to be able to do some decent work there. You can see Bao, once again, it's the same level of 0 protection for the Varus. And DRX knew that, right? But still not going to be able to do anything about it. Sometimes it's about the composition. You know, as Faker's going to dive on top of Kingen, but probably not a fight that you really want to take.
It's like, oh wait, this is Gwen. Never mind. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that fear doesn't actually make very much sense, because I don't think Kingen was scared at all.
No. In, and it's Kana teleporting. Last time it was...
that's a solo kill. Okay. Gwen.
Individually, they look a lot better. They're making cross-map plays. They're getting stuff done. Here we go. He waits out the lethal tempo. Recognizes that. Wow, okay. Well, no, that's just Gwen, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to, okay, here we go. We're bringing the friends. This time, as Faker doesn't want anything to do with it. Showstopper. Let's see whether this is going to be enough. Some more needlework and a teleport. And Canna might just be dead. If at first you don't succeed, maybe you just do it again and not succeed again. Not entirely sure. They are going to be able to trade it this time, though, as Cuz grabs the kill onto Sulka. So 4v4 at this point in time. Faker just using the Paranoia to limit the vision of DRX, as he should be able to push towards this top outer turret, and we're going to have mirrored objective takes, I believe. As of course bottom outer and top outer should go down. Teddy though does have the push in the mid lane. Becker is going to move on over and stop him from doing too much more. Captain Audience goes off. Kingen going to be the first one to grab that turret, but Faker not far behind. And yeah, in the end, it's a
respect to Gwen.
Yep, Stridebreaker just to get himself out of the way. Kingen going to move on over and see whether he can get out this set of position. Carry over to the side. That's going to be Soul Point lockdown for T1, but can they escape is the question. The answer may just be yes. There's some more needlework coming on through here. The flash on forward. As Cuz knows that he's dead, may as well press some buttons. But still, just the one, which is kind of funny. Cuz just clearing out vision. Nothing really going to happen. So we can talk about disco music again, I guess. But no, some needlework here on the bottom side. Teleport to come through from T1 as maybe Kingen has overstepped. Doesn't have the ulti anymore as he throws out the mist one more time. The fear comes in. It's taking a long time to kill this Gwen, who almost manages to take down Canna. In the meantime, is Teddy going aggressive? Carrier finding Becker as well. That's a big old Zenith blade as the Chains of Corruption come in as well, as everyone just seems to be limping away as we trade in the end. Was that a bit of a fadeaway from Carrier? Not sure. I think it was the last tick of Ignite, not my Korean. I just haven't quite got it figured out yet. As Teddy going to get a little bit of a stun there, but we're starting to siege for DRX. This is something their composition can theoretically do.
No teleport for Fake, and this is a big fight. If you get this as T1, this game is golden.
But Kingen is jumping onto Canna. The Haymaker does a bit of work as he's just going to showstopper the Gwen over the wall and look to continue trying to escape. It's not really going to work as Stridebreaker gets Canna a little bit further. He does have the stopwatch that he sat on for such a long time. Moonfall comes on in here as another stopwatch is there. Kingen going to utilize his, but if Kingen falls here, it is a big problem for DRX. As Solka, he's going to go golden as well. League of stopwatch well and truly upon us right now as the curtain's going to be called. Solka in a bit of trouble here. Vision being picked up by Teddy. Last bullet, not going to be able to find the mark as now DRX should be able to deny the Infernal Soul.
It was a like 10-second window here for DRX, and they found it expertly. Really greedy from T1 to go hard on that engage with the teleport for Faker not available. If Kana is off by himself, he needs someone to back him up.
But Baron has been started. DRX, I think they know about it, but I don't know whether they're going to be able to get there. As you can see, the Gwen on the bottom side of the map. DRX have ran out of minions. They're just going to go for the brute force on this outer turret as the Baron is down to below half health. They're just trying to burst it. I think this is just gone.
Yeah,
as DRX, unfortunately, I mean, yes, they might be able to get some damage done onto this inhibitor turret. But the reset does come in, and yep, 4 seconds until... Ow! Crit the turret for 800 damage. Not bad. You'd take that. Alrighty. As Kerry is still taking a lot of damage here from Pyosik. Pyosik can continue to land these spears.
Paranoia available here, Atlas.
Yeah, I expect the Paranoia teleport to be employed. Tale as old as time is what it feels like since Nocturne has come into the meta. Okay, Drake is going to reset. Kingen picks it up though. Turret going to be taken here by Faker. They're going to have to start some sort of play as the Drake gets taken down pretty quickly, especially by Kingen, who does a lot of damage. They will pick up the aggro as okay, in they go. Canna very close to just dead as the fight starts. That is the Infernal Soul picked up. Faker dives into the backline. Bao does use that stopwatch that we were talking about, but will he stay alive? The answer is absolutely not, as Kaz is a nuclear bomb in the backline with this build that he's gone for. Doesn't stay alive for very long though, is now Teddy setting himself up with the curtain call as Solka walks towards him. Teddy thought that he might be able to go for this one. Okay, Deadly Flourish, not actually good.
Oh my god.
Infernal Soul and, you know, the old 5 big old items. As Cuz is looking to blow up the Nidalee and does so pretty effectively. We'll find the Q as well. Lands it onto a couple of extra members at the same time as Canna's going to come through and make sure the counter engage is impossible. T1 think that taking the jungler means Baron, and look, I kind of agree with them. Unless they kind of want to defend this inner turret that will get just snipped to bits by this Gwen.
It's just not on time, right? Like, you might get, again, a turret. I don't even think King is going to get that. It's just, there's not enough time. There's not enough pressure on the map. The Baron damage is too high, and it's the Elder Flip.
Oh, yeah! Wow, King took a lot of damage from Cuz. Okay, that spear also doing a lot of work here as Kingen moves on over. We are doing it. This is exactly what we were talking about. Teddy is going to throw out the curtain call, knows exactly where DRX are, and they are going to have to get off the Elder. That may have just got them into position as the Blast Cone gets Kingen over the wall. In the meantime, Fake is just in the bottom lane as in goes Canna. There's the Paranoia as Fake will see where he is. The Elder was taken by T1 though, and I think that may just spell the end of DRX. Faker gets on top of Becca. The Dragon is getting extraordinarily angry. That's going to be the ace, and that will be the 2-0 for T1.
And it's a necessary game for T1 Atlas, the T1 that we haven't seen in a while, and I think DRX looked better today than they have in a while, but against a T1 that clearly also looks better than they have in a while, not enough whatsoever.
Yeah. And also, I don't know about the salty run back. I feel like we have learned that if you do it again, maybe it takes a bit longer, but the outcome is the same. Teddy's still just absolutely dominant. I think maybe the media might have been voting for this.